Have you ever felt like there's something more to life than what meets the eye? Do you sometimes wonder if there's a way to tap into the hidden forces that shape our reality? Well, what if I told you that the key to manifesting your deepest desires lies in ancient wisdom that has been passed down through generations? In this video, we'll dive into the captivating world of Hermetic principles and discover how they can help you create the life you've always dreamed of. Before we explore the individual principles, let's take a moment to understand what Hermetic philosophy is all about. Originating in ancient Egypt, Hermeticism is a set of beliefs and practices that revolve around the idea that there are universal laws governing the nature of reality. At the core of this philosophy are 7 powerful principles that can guide us in our personal growth and help us manifest our desires. These principles, known as the Kybalion, were first introduced to the Western world in the early 20th century through a book by the same name. Since then, countless individuals have found inspiration and guidance in these timeless teachings. By understanding and applying these principles, you too can tap into the limitless potential within yourself and create the reality you desire. The first Hermetic principle is mentalism, which states that all is mind. This means that everything in the universe, including our own reality, is a product of the mind. Our thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions shape the world around us, whether we realize it or not. Think about it this way. Have you ever noticed how 2 people can experience the same situation differently? One person might see a challenge as an insurmountable obstacle, while another sees it as an opportunity for growth. The difference lies in their mindset and how they choose to perceive the situation. By recognizing the power of your thoughts, you can begin to consciously shape your reality. When you focus on positive, empowering thoughts, you attract positive experiences into your life. On the other hand, if you constantly dwell on negative thoughts, you'll find yourself stuck in a cycle of negativity. The key is to become aware of your thought patterns and actively choose thoughts that align with the reality you wish to create. The second Hermetic principle is correspondence, which states that as above, so below, as below, so above. This principle teaches us that there is a connection between the inner world of our thoughts and emotions and the outer world of our physical reality. In other words, what we experience in our external world is a reflection of what's happening within us. If we want to change our reality, we must first change ourselves. By working on our inner world, we can create a ripple effect that extends to our outer world. This principle also suggests that there are patterns and similarities that exist across different scales of reality. For example, the structure of an atom is similar to that of a solar system, with electrons orbiting a central nucleus just as planets orbit the Sun. By recognizing these correspondences, we can gain a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all things and how our actions can have far-reaching effects. The third Hermetic principle is vibration, which states that nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. This principle teaches us that everything in the universe is in a constant state of vibration, from the smallest subatomic particles to the largest celestial bodies. The frequency at which something vibrates determines its nature and qualities. For example, sound vibrations at different frequencies produce different notes, and light vibrations at different frequencies appear as different colors. Similarly, our thoughts and emotions have their own unique vibrations that attract experiences of a similar frequency into our lives. By raising our vibration through positive thoughts, emotions, and actions, we can attract more positive experiences into our reality. This is the basis of the law of attraction, which suggests that like attracts like. When we focus on gratitude, joy, and love, we naturally attract more of these experiences into our lives. To raise your vibration, start by incorporating practices like meditation, mindfulness, and self-care into your daily routine. Surround yourself with uplifting people, engage in activities that bring you joy, and focus on the good in your life. As you consistently raise your vibration, you'll begin to notice positive shifts in your reality. The fourth Hermetic principle is polarity, which states that everything is dual, everything has poles. This principle teaches us that opposites are merely two extremes of the same thing, and that everything in the universe has its opposite. For example, hot and cold may seem like opposites, but they are actually different degrees of the same thing: temperature. Similarly, love and hate, happiness and sadness, and success and failure are all opposite ends of the same spectrum. Understanding the principle of polarity can help us balance our thoughts and emotions. When we find ourselves stuck in a negative emotional state, we can consciously shift our focus to the opposite end of the spectrum. By acknowledging the existence of both polarities, we can choose to move towards the one that serves us best. This principle also reminds us that challenges and obstacles are a necessary part of growth and success. Without the contrast of difficult times, we would not be able to fully appreciate and enjoy the good times. By embracing the duality of life and finding the lesson in every experience, we can maintain a balanced perspective and keep moving forward. The fifth Hermetic principle is rhythm, which states that everything flows out and in, everything has its tides. This principle teaches us that the universe operates in cycles and patterns, and that everything is subject to the ebb and flow of life. Just as the tides of the ocean rise and fall, our own lives go through cycles of growth and rest, abundance and scarcity, and happiness and challenges. By understanding and working with these natural rhythms, we can navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and grace. One way to work with the principle of rhythm is to practice acceptance and surrender. When we resist the natural flow of life, we create friction and struggle. Instead, by accepting what is and trusting in the cyclical nature of existence, we can find peace and clarity even in the midst of challenges. Another way to work with this principle is to cultivate a practice of self-care and balance. By taking time to rest and recharge during the quieter phases of our lives, we can build our resilience and prepare ourselves for the more active phases. By honoring our own natural rhythms and cycles, we can maintain a sense of harmony and flow in our lives. The sixth Hermetic principle is cause and effect, which states that every cause has its effect, every effect has its cause. This principle teaches us that nothing happens by chance and that every action we take has a corresponding reaction. In other words, our thoughts, beliefs, and actions are all causes that create effects in our lives. If we want to change the effects we are experiencing, we must first change the causes that are creating them. This principle encourages us to take responsibility for our lives and the reality we are creating. Instead of blaming external circumstances or other people for our problems, we can look within ourselves and examine the thoughts, beliefs, and actions that are contributing to our current situation. By becoming aware of the causes we are setting in motion, we can consciously choose to create different effects. This may involve letting go of limiting beliefs, changing our thought patterns, or taking different actions. As we align our causes with our desired effects, we begin to manifest the reality we want to experience. The seventh and final Hermetic principle is gender, which states that gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. This principle teaches us that the masculine and feminine energies are present in all things, and that the balance of these energies is necessary for creation and manifestation. The masculine energy is associated with qualities like action, assertion, and logic, while the feminine energy is associated with qualities like receptivity, intuition, and nurturing. Both energies are equally important and necessary for the functioning of the universe. In our own lives, we can work with the principle of gender by seeking to balance our own masculine and feminine energies. This may involve cultivating qualities that we may have neglected or suppressed, such as assertiveness or emotional intelligence. By bringing our masculine and feminine energies into harmony, we can tap into our full creative potential and manifest our desires with greater ease and flow. This balance also allows us to approach life with a sense of wholeness and completeness, rather than feeling like we are lacking or incomplete. Now that we've explored the 7 Hermetic principles, let's talk about how you can apply them to manifest the reality you desire. The key is to integrate these principles into your daily life and use them as a framework for your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. One practical way to do this is through the practice of meditation and visualization. By taking time each day to quiet your mind and focus on your desires, you can begin to align your thoughts and emotions with the reality you want to create. Use the principle of mentalism to visualize your desired outcome in vivid detail, engaging all of your senses and emotions. As you go about your day, pay attention to your thoughts and beliefs and use the principle of correspondence to ensure that they are in alignment with your desires. Notice any limiting beliefs or negative thought patterns and consciously choose to replace them with empowering, positive thoughts. Use the principle of vibration to raise your vibration through practices like gratitude, kindness, and self-care. Surround yourself with people and experiences that uplift and inspire you, and let go of anything that drags you down. When challenges arise, use the principle of polarity to find the lesson and the opportunity for growth. Remember that every obstacle is simply a stepping stone on the path to your desires. Trust in the principle of rhythm and know that everything happens in perfect timing. Release attachment to specific outcomes and timelines and allow the universe to unfold in its own way. Take inspired action in alignment with the principle of cause and effect, knowing that every step you take is creating the reality you desire. Focus on the present moment and the actions you can take today, rather than getting overwhelmed by the bigger picture. Finally, use the principle of gender to balance your masculine and feminine energies and approach your manifestation practice with a sense of ease and flow. Trust in your intuition and let go of the need to force or control the process. Remember, manifesting your reality is a skill that takes practice and patience. Start small and celebrate every victory along the way. As you consistently apply these principles and trust in the process, you'll begin to see your desires taking shape in the physical world. We've covered a lot of ground in this video, exploring the 7 Hermetic principles and how they can help you manifest the reality you desire. Remember, These principles are not just abstract concepts. They are powerful tools that can transform your life in profound ways. As you begin to integrate these principles into your daily life, be patient with yourself and trust in the process. Manifestation is not about perfection, but rather about progress and growth. Celebrate every step forward, no matter how small, and know that you are always moving in the direction of your desires. If you found value in this video, I encourage you to dive deeper into the study of Hermetic philosophy and the Kybalion. There are many great books and resources available that can help you deepen your understanding and application of these principles. And most importantly, remember that you are the creator of your own reality. You have the power within you to manifest anything you desire, no matter how big or small. Trust in yourself, trust in the universe, and keep moving forward with faith and purpose. I'd love to hear about your own experiences with manifesting your reality using Hermetic principles. Share your stories and successes in the comments below, and let's inspire and support each other on this journey of growth and transformation. Thank you for watching, and remember, the power to create your reality lies within you. Keep shining your light and keep manifesting your dreams.